between the Washington Redskins and the San Francisco 49ers. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a... Touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check, walk 54, walk 54. Hey, here I come, anyway.
They'll run on first down. Lambert. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Haskins will throw. And right away, he lost the football.
What the fuck?
On plays like this, where the ball
What the
comes
fuck
free,
was that, man? I had a perfect fucking pass.
to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though,
and this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us. But I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Here we go. 60 or. Switch. Check hot route. Leo. Slant. Hey, check 24. Hey. Banjo. There we go, Mike. Yes. I'm coming for you, son. Shoot.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Check three. Go out. Check. Go. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Yep. Hard. Watch the slant. Check 43.
Back to throw. Lynn. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete.
Niggas on some good shit, huh?
Call that a very strong gain at 24.
Here we go.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Check, check, check. Alert flare, flare. Deuce.
Hey, Alpha.
Check three.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Hey!
Mike 20. Let's go. Watch safety creeping.
6'6", pull it.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up.
Let's go. 90, Wolf.
Stop your whining. Shift. Check.
Look, squeeze. Hey, seam 6. Get it.
Operating from the gun, Lynn. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He'll return it from the 6. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a safety the last go-around. That's how we arrived at this 2-0 score. We'll see if they can respond.
Such an oddity, isn't it? See those 2 points go up on the board knowing
like
that
soccer.
Exactly. And knowing that you did it to give those points up for your team. Now they're just looking to get back out on the field and make up for it.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Get ready. Here we go. Check. Watch 54. Here we go, D.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. From the gun, it's Haskins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. From a yard out, and the Redskins have taken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
In the fucking FIFA league right now, with Jonathan.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Hey, lock it.
Switch gears.
Yo, go. Hey, Sam on.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Wide, get wide. Check 26, check 26. Hey, watch it. Shift.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
And that'll set him back 5.
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Shift. Watch the shift.
Now.
There we go, Mike 20.
Go. Hit it.
To throw on second down. Lynn in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Montez Sweat has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Get in the weight room. Tight dog.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Check Mike 54. Mike, pick me up.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Here's Haskins to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Haskins to throw.
That's that bullshit, bro. That's supposed to be a fucking touchdown.
Picked off with great anticipation. And he'll take this across midfield.
Helping him out. They're helping him out.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Check your hot read. Check 37. Check 37.
Hey. Yes. Snap.
On 1st and 10, Lynn He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Say go.
Looking to throw. Lynn. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
That one goes for 24 yards. Now Haskins on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lambert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Haskins not the most mobile of quarterbacks, but delivering there on the scramble to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. He's at the 50, the 40, 20, 10, 5, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 2.
Different day.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I got hurting that fucking running back, bro.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down.
Oh, you trying to get another bullshit pick? Like, come on, now.
Incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Haskins.
Yeah, that's that bullshit.
Time here in this half, it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's
what?
picked off.
Oh my God, nigga just got 2 pick sixes on me.
Gonna get him. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49ers as they score the touchdown.
Bucket, man. This is trying to complete this challenge. That's all that matters.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Can't put in anybody. Doing that stuff.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And that is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. 3rd down. Here's Haskins.
Yo, what is going on with this game, bro? Like, I swear. Press the button right when it hikes and it don't work.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I was failing in every fucking game I played. Call of Duty.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Stay with your man. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Bandit. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lynn will get this into the hands of Breida. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. This is Breida on the draw. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
Go.
He's coming, double up.
Get it ready.
They run forward with Breida. And an alley to run. The 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Score! Score!
Under 10. 10. He's crossing.
Leo! But I...
Sponge. No.
But I...
They'll try to run with Breida. And he'll
Blocking,
take this into
holding,
the
bring
end
it back.
zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal.
Mike 20. I'm here all day.
You're out!
Joker. Watch that. Slam. Check 50.
Hard! Get it!
From the gun, Lynn. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. From the 10-yard line, here's second and goal. Second and 10.
I'm about to say, bro, like, get out of here.
Incomplete. And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on third and goal.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Bravo!
Rush in. Mike 20. Let's go, defense.
Go! 5!
Operating from the gun. Lynn toward the
I
end
can't
zone,
get that
but
big,
that's
though.
going to wind up incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And the kick by Elliott is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the ball for this one, though.
We have hit halftime.
You already got your shit checked out, Mike?
To go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's
Nah,
on
I have
EA
to.
Sports.
I'm trying to fix this thing on my software
It's the
before I do it.
49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back
the
and
engine.
started in the second half.
It's,
This is
with the
taken about
check engine
7
light on.
yards deep.
All day, baby. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Hustle back.
Breida to get the third quarter started. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. He's scared. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Now.
2nd and 6.
It's a kick,
this
bro.
is going to be incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Pick the edge. Go. Check nickel. Say.
Smooth.
Mike 20, Mike 20. All you get is a headache.
Look at me. Zipper.
20. I'm coming.
Let go.
From the gun, Lynn. And that will be incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the 3rd.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Could have been an IRS.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. On 1st down, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 33. And that play started back at their own 33. Throwing on 1st down. Haskins. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins.
Oh my God.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task.
Oh, now Breida loses it, and the Redskins scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. 25 yards for the touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This is taking about 7 yards.
All right, here we go. Here we go. We got one out the blade.
Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football.
Yeah, get out of here, Breeder. Fuck out of here, boy.
Out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Ruptured disc.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
When I return, maybe I like the sound of that.
Protect this lead. Give it to the backs. Play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Everyone, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch the run, watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun. Lynn. And some room to maneuver. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treated like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
Leo!
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
That's my pick, bro.
On first down,
Don't play with me like that.
And incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie.
Bang, 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 bang. Shit, shit, shit. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Yes, yes.
Danny. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Oh, you got deep?
Get it.
Throwing again. Lynn. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Watch twitch. Everyone, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Hard.
Watch QB jump. Kill. Check 9.
And let's go.
On 3rd down, Lynn. Try to lay one up deep. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And take it right on the 30. out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He's going to fire, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Oh, my God. What is
going to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to run on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
This is caught. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now it's Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Alex, I don't know what the hell he'd be thinking, dog. I know, man. He's over here supporting Trump. He's like, yeah, I think he does good. You think what he was doing is great. Like, what are you looking at, bro?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? Well, a lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 20. Here we go, D.
Hey, Sam on.
It's just me and you.
Go. Rock it.
Check.
And ready.
Kill.
Now.
From the gun, Lynn. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
High 7.
Hey! Check three. Tighten up.
Hey, Echo. Go.
Motion. Hey, Mike 20. Army.
Go.
Watch safety creeping.
Go.
On fourth down, Lynn forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Hey, pick it up, defense.
first down. Haskins. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Redskins
I think he's just because he talked to him on the side or some shit.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They just sent, Bleacher Report just said something about the NFL players sticking together right now.
And it's a pretty good
Why are they coming at the NFL though? I don't know what the NFL is. Oh, the NFL doesn't help much in general, but still. They should have did that shit when the fucking for the fucking, they should have been sticking together when it came out to the fucking new CBA.
And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing to start the drive. Lynn, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Leo!
Switch gears. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Back to the air on second down. Lynn, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
You're out! Defense!
Throwing on third and long. Lynn, he's going to look deep down the field.
Oh my God,
quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total.
Check 13. Check safety.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lambert. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Yeah, I do the same shit. I don't eat that shit.
We want it. Come to my world.
On 1st and 10, Haskins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 56 yards. Operating from the gun, Haskins. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on second down. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. On 3rd and goal, Haskins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going.
I think it's in Travis Scott's supposed to come out like next week, I think.
It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Nah, he's supposed good.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
Yeah. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
On second down now, it's Smith. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Looks like I'm completing my challenge. No safety.
Off play action. Lynn. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
I didn't complete it in terms of like
another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Check, check. Lucky.
On 4th down, Lynn. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Ready. 18 check 56.
Haskins going to try to throw it. Dancing to his left. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And it's a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it.
He's got a man complete.
Are you kidding me?
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called.
Are you
with
kidding
5
me?
seconds left.
Yeah,
So a
some
big
bullshit.
play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
SOS. He's coming.
Hard.
He's coming. Double up.
Under 10. 10.
He's crashing.
Hey. Sponge. No.
Mike 20.
Yes.
Okay, just like that. Check the backer.
Spike.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
Fuck out of
They were
here.
going for a consolation TD, but it
Yeah,
was
shit,
not
nigga.
to
He
be.
almost
And
beat the
time
fucking
has run
record
out
too on
now
that
this
fucking last
game.
play on some bullshit. I know we
A
acted stupid.
big offensive explosion helped leading them to
Lost
victory. And
that shit.
the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week.